Blessed be y'all, this is Jen Freemind. I'm doing another video here in a row talking. I'm here at House Kheperu's open house. They're gathering for the year. I wanted to talk about something that I can't, it's interesting to wrap my mind around. I have never actually met any of these folks in person, but yet I have met all of them. There are the archetypes. These people look like all the sorts of people that when I go to other pagan gatherings and magical things and stuff like that, these are the people that I see there. And it's like, wow. I came, 1,200 miles over here, and it's the same folks, but they're different folks, and that's just so cool. I can't believe that. Yes, I can believe that. I'm trying to get that out of my vocabulary, because that's a mantra that has been detrimental in my life. I think every time something good happens, I'm like, I can't believe this, I can't believe it. And it's something I've been working on. Denying that things are actually working for you does not do you any good at all. It keeps you down, because you tend to focus on the failures, because you don't say, I don't believe that this thing failed most of the time, because we've all been programmed that magic doesn't work, and so, or life doesn't work, or something like that. So that's why I'm trying to get that out of my vocabulary, out of my self-talk. I think that's going to be one of those demons that I talked about in the last video that I'm going to have to confront, because this seems to have many heads to it. And I think if folks think to themselves, there's probably things similar to that in everybody's life that needs to be addressed, because it keeps people down. It's programming. It's layer upon layer of programming that we've been given throughout our lives. And so I am actively working on getting rid of the programming. And a lot of folks they will fight tooth and nail to keep their programming, because that's all they have. And I have come to a lot of places where the programming was all that I had, and when I stripped that away and realized it was a lie, I was lost for a time before I could form something else, some other type of basis for thinking. And that's been difficult too, because you go and think about what you're given to base things on, and then you go, that's a lie, and that's a lie, and that's a lie, and that's a lie. So what the hell am I supposed to do? That's what I read an article about, what did they call it? I can't think what they called it now. Wasn't spiritual, I think it was like spiritual avoidance or spiritual cover-up or something like that. I'll have to look up the reference to that, but the idea was that a lot of people use spirituality as a way of compensating for a lot of things, and most of the time it's all based on lies. And when you strip away the accomplishments, the job that you do and things like that, it's difficult to form to figure out what you are. And I had written a poem several years ago, and I was talking to a friend on the phone and expressing these feelings right here, and I don't remember what he said, but he said something and it reminded me of that poem, and I've written this already. And so I went back and read that. I pulled it out of my computer and read that, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. But I can't tell you in words what it is because it's only a feeling. And that's the sort of stuff that's been happening in my life quite a bit. Is a lot of times I find I already have the answer. It's just that I have to acknowledge that I have the answer. And like that poem, I wrote it years ago and already had the answer in my hand and didn't even know it. So I think I'll probably do another couple of videos before I quit for the night. I'm pretty whacked. I'm running on about four hours sleep here, and it's been a long day. But see you later. Blessed be y'all. This is Jen Freemind.